Alright, and we are finally back with the WL3 Randomizer race. Alongside me in the race, as usual, is Pigeon, so good luck and have fun. For race settings, we are playing Map Shuffle, Normal Difficulty, and Powerful Start. So we do have 3 random power-ups, but that's it. Oh, and boxes are unrestricted. So, this should be a good race. Alright, so let's get started. We know we don't have garlic. Boots, overalls, and helmet. Interesting. And then S4 being our first stage means that we are getting the grave chest here first. Since there is no key shuffle, then we always will know where the keys are. So for our first chest, Stonefoot, which means we are getting probably the axe next. Alright. And there we go. So are we going to get the rust spray next? Or is it going to be the axe? Or the torch? It will be the axe. And 2 is vanilla. And E2 we can get 2 chests from. We'll do blue first, since that's only daytime. I'll actually mark off both of those. So really it'll depend on what we get here for these 2 chests. We have document half. Then we'll go right back in. Whoop. You know what? I have boots, so I can just high jump to get up. Whoa. Okay, now I'm just sucking at platforming. There we go. Took longer than I would have liked, but got through. And then for N2, we can clear out all 3 of those as well. And N2 is obviously going to be the way to go. Get rid of that. Fortunately, I did have enough. Enough donut to do that. We have a flame. So not the torch. Now we'll do the green chest. We'll do green first because this can only be done at night. Yeah, the red chest can wait. Now I wanted to see if I could get a potential color coin. And if this ends up not going anywhere, we get rust spray. So that'll send us right back to S4. We'll just go right here. That we could get the colored coin. We're gonna have to do golf anyways. I missed the clip. Oops. So if we got all of those, I don't even know what to expect from the red chest here. Sky key. This time we go all the way across. I tried to avoid it. Need to be creative there. Might as well get the extra coins. There we go. We'll get the other colored coin here. So surely this will be what we need, right? Or is this going to be a glove? Nope. Music box. N5 at N4, where we can get gray. And then E5, which we can't do anything in. Alright. And for this, we have remote control. So that gets me the red in E5. I can't quite get the green chest yet. But if we get a glove, then we can. We finally got the torch. E7 is vanilla, which means we can get gray there, and then S2. So for S2, we can get gray as well. Fortunately, the fact that we started with boots means that this becomes so much easier. And we just got the other document half, so that'll help when we get access to West. Alright. And there we go. So I'm really wasting no time at this moment. And there's the mist band, so now we've opened up south. Oops. Check E1 first, which is also vanilla. And in this case, we've got access to red as well. But we don't quite have access to the green chest yet. Night vision goggles. That would help for the blue of N6, but we don't have access to that yet. Nice to know that I still haven't lost my touch on Muddy, despite having not played the game in almost a month. But for red, we have a keystone. So it looks like we're going to get the north to west shortcut here. S1 at S3. Here we can get the blue, but that's it. You can't get green yet because we don't have swimming. You can't get red because we don't have the beanstalk seeds. The real issue is that we have to do this the slower way. Oh. Okay, well at least we got... At least we got the silkies done. There we go. One, two, three. Four, five. I suppose now the question that arises is what will be at S6? Oh, there's the second cogwheel. So that opens west to south. And S6 is Clouds of Emptiness. Got it. And then W6. Here I can do 1 in logic, but I could do 2 if I wanted. Slightly messed up the order in which I did this, but still got the key. Actually, I'm being silly. I lied when I said... Oh wait, no, I didn't lie. I do need a glove for the blue key. Oh, there's the second music box. And there's N1. And here we can get 2 chests. We'll do the red chest first. Okay. And then once we finish red, we'll go and follow up with getting gray. There's the valve, which does absolutely nothing for me. The valve does nothing for me because there isn't anything else in E7 besides the blue chest, which needs zombie blood. Okay. So for the gray, we have a glove. It's only the red glove, but it's still a glove. Though it definitely would have been better to see a golden glove there, but I won't complain. And actually, this means that we can now do W6 flute. Alright. Another golf to get out of the way. Now, Time to work towards that key and the chest. Alright, now for W6 Blue. We have the air pump. That would help with W3, as well as N4. But we don't have either of those stages yet. And as for N6, there's nothing we can do. Well, I can do E1 green now. The only thing that was preventing me from completing this was, of course, the glove. And now that I have that, nothing stops me from completing this. And we have Super Flippers. Another good power-up. And this does open up S1, because now I can do the green chest. Assuming it doesn't quite open up W6 green, though. Unfortunate. I mean, I could do it right now, but I have to ladder scroll to do that. And speaking of flippers, okay. So for S2, we can now complete well, we can complete the green, but we can't complete the blue. I was definitely about to do red here, but thank God I saw that it was an empty chest. Alright. Now we're up to the 30 coin cost. Good thing I got the backspin there. And if this ends up not being it, then we go to E5. Lightning spell. Suppose if I wanted to, I could also do S4 green, since I've got boots. So for E5, we'll mark both of those off. And I could also do N5 red. Red ring does nothing by itself. And then there's gray. For gray, we have the lantern. So that gives us a stage. And the good part here is that I can outswing currents. So for N5, beanstalk seeds. That only helps S1, but it is something. Oops. Not an ideal scenario there. Ooh, that was close. I doing? There we go. I was definitely doing things in the wrong order there. And there's the red key card, which does nothing right now. That's right, I need purity stat for S2 blue. And we have the worst stage in all of Randomizer. Nice to know that I can still do ladder scrolling. Okay. And the good part here is that I can just go right through. And for gray, we have gems that does nothing. How am I supposed to make use of that? N6, there's nothing I can do. There's gotta be something I'm overlooking. And it's not N6. We know that S6 doesn't have anything. Oh, yeah, beanstalk seeds. I even mentioned that I still had to do this one, and I still forgot it. Okay. Alright, so I only got stuck for about 15 seconds. So what's the prize for this? The other keystone. Perfect. That gets us 2 stages. Another vanilla. And the pool of rain. Yeah, I definitely did that in a slightly wrong order. But we got Freeze Cane, which does nothing without Freeze Spell. I thought I could beat that. We'll mark off both gray and red for W1. There's the fire extinguisher. What am I doing? I was looking for the colored coin. It took me a lot longer than I would have liked. There's the growth seed. That doesn't get me N5 blue yet. There. There's the detonator. Oops. Detonator is for E1 blue. I don't have S5. And I don't have E4 either. There we go. We have Free Spell. That does get us a stage. And it's E3. we can complete both of. We'll do gray and then red. Although technically red is actually out of logic. It's just that it's decently fast anyways. With the right tricks. But gray is definitely going to be the way to go. Red overalls. And that opens up N6 for us as well. Okay. And there we go. So there's E3 out of commission. Hey, Grandpa, and thanks for the good luck. Okay, so we got red overalls. So let's do N6. We have 2 chests here, since we already have the night vision goggles. Here we go. Nice. And we'll mark off blue as well, just to save time. There's the mirror. So that gets us another stage too. So even though I only have 2 music boxes, all things considered, this seed is actually going very well. And I was hoping for a decently quick seed. Shame we can't get the gray chest still, but can't be helped. And the blue ring, the only thing that does now is make south more accessible. I have the growth seed, but I don't have what I need to get there. But I can do S4 green. Oops. I definitely did not mean to get hit there. But at least in fairness, I do have to get the right key here anyways, since you can't avoid it. Oops. Always great when you can just utilize damage boosts. Oops. How did I miss clicking the S4 green checkbox twice? Just the blue chemical that doesn't do anything with no N3 or W5. S5 has our third music box. As for the W5 that we just unlocked, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can actually clear out W5 in one shot. Because I've got all the power-ups I need. And all the items I need too. Actually, let's just mark off all three of those, just to save some time. The brick doesn't do anything. That wasn't the most ideal situation, but we got out of it unscathed, at least. Oops. Being sloppy with my movement again. The sunstone, unfortunately, doesn't do anything for us. Shame I have to use the forgotten path. But that's what happens when I don't have the golden glove. Didn't want the enemy in the way, since I don't have garlic, to just immediately bum rush that. The flute does absolutely nothing for me. So yeah, that was a very pointless W5. Oh, yep, and I forgot E3 is already cleared. And S6 is absolutely pointless. Oh, but I can do W6 red. Oops. I've had access to this since I got the red overalls. Now we get to deal with the painful, slow auto-scroller. God, why do trolleys have to be so slow? Oh, hey, and there's garlic. So now we can clear out. We can clear out N6. And we can clear out N5 as well. I don't need the wire wizard for that one. Although it would be out of logic for me to do so. But it does give another stage, so that's another nice thing about that. But I'm not ready for that yet. And of course, the best part about having boots is that I don't need a wall jump for this. We have wheels. No W2 though, so. What was a W2? Oh yeah, I already clicked that. Yeah. Gotta clear W1 before I comfortably try to do anything else. And I wanted to avoid doing that. But can't be helped. So we'll just stay here, stand really still. And there we go. means the third drop as I'm going right. So what's the prize for W1? Completely pointless scissors. Well, there's S5 at least. So we know that we can clear this place out in one shot. But I'm going to do red first. There. We'll do red first. Just imagine if this somehow managed to be 3 music boxes in a row. Nope. But it would have been really funny if that ended up being the case. Alright. Maybe I took that one a little too cautiously, but I wanted to make sure I got it right. But at least I did. And that unlocks the stage that's actually at S5's location. And of course, the good part here oops. What am I doing? It's always great that once you get everything you need to open up all the chests, how fast S5 actually goes. Especially if you know all the tricks. Alright, so for N5, I'm going to do green first. What am I doing? So the positioning is right here. Now if only I could get the timing right. There we go. Ah, let's try it. And then from there, I just need to hold left. And wind does absolutely nothing. Because N1 green is not in play. Wow, did I really get the same timing? Torches are in a global cycle, and I managed to get the same timing twice. Alright. So that clears out N5. And there's the 5th music box. So now we're missing just the 4th one. And it's a W4. That's not W4. But it is where I'm going to have to go. Because I don't have many other things to check. So we'll do blue here, and then we'll do red, since the red doesn't need the owl. Yeah, great. Now we're potentially going to have to do S3 red. I don't like that one. What am I doing? Screw this. It's going to take way too long to get back up to the top, so just soft reset. We have we need -1 and then full power. There we go. Stay right here. Now. We have Lightning Trident. That gets us a stage. But we will do E4 Gray because it is a very fast chest. and it was W4 that we needed. So the only potential roadblock to W4 right now is the propeller. And that could be the roadblock that we have to overcome. Of course. This is predicated on W4 Gray not having the final music box. Of course, the other funny thing would be if W4 doesn't have the final music box, but does have the propeller. Nope, zombie blood. So, yep, we need to get the propeller. Alright. In this case, we're going to start with S3. This is because we have access to the shortcut. Okay. So what do we have? Rain Cloud Jar. That actually does unlock a stage. Can't believe it took us this long to actually get it, though. And what was the other thing I needed to look at? It wasn't E5, it wasn't S2. It's gotta be the stage. Oh, no, it was E7. Gotta do E7 first. There. Rather have all my bases covered before I go down this rabbit hole. But of course, I unlock another stage. And 4. At E6. What's at E6? Actual E6. Then we'll do E6 blue after, because these two chests are going to be faster than the N4 chests. And now we just triggered the eruption. Oops. I was definitely about to go the wrong way. It was actually a good thing that I checked E6 first, because now I can check more at once in West. W2. Which means N3 is at W5. Is essentially just going to be a complete wash. There's no reason for me to check whatever N3 is, because my go mode item is the final music box. No, actually, I still need the golden glove too. Depending on where we get the depending on when we get the propeller, that could be a problem. So yeah, we're gonna actually have to leave that as is. And I totally marked off red when I should have marked green first. Oh well. Yeah, windbag doesn't do anything. No, this is the right way. What I'm doing here just to make sure that I don't mess this up. There. Do it that way and get it done a lot faster. We have... There's the propeller. Now, while that does get me the final music box, I do want to clear out W2. I want to clear out W2 because otherwise the golden glove that we're missing could be here. Alright. And if we don't find anything here, then we go into N4. Oh, and there's the sunstone. You know, the sunstone has hardly ever had utility in these rando races. We'll do red first. And if this ends up not being it, then we'll do gray next. Powder. So that opens N1 blue if we need it. Oops. That's N4 gray. And then now we get Wire Wizard. Not that it's got any use at this point. Alright, well, before I go after the other ones, let's get this out of the way. Because we know that this is the final music box. And honestly, in hindsight, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have done this first anyways. Because after the 5 music boxes are gotten, if there's still something you're missing, Temple Hint on quest item will tell you where the item you need is. And that way then you can actually just go right to that spot. Oops. And it's N1. So we did have to get powder anyways. Well, in this regard, this is at least still a relief for me. still somewhat a relief for me because it meant that I did not have to go to N3 at all. Alright, so that's one fail. That's two fails. Three fails. How did that miss? I'm not about to risk that. Nope, not gonna risk that one. That one I'll risk though. And we know that this is the Golden Glove too. And you know, funnily enough, I'm only missing 5 items. Which means that N3 would have been completely pointless anyways. Because it's completely got nothing in it. I can even show that. Okay. Never mind, I was wrong, but I'm missing. I'm not really missing anything. Alright. And there we go. I waited for the race time to finish before I clocked in. Regardless, that is a first place finish, and with a race time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 42 seconds. So obviously, I ended up marking something off preemptively. suppose now that begs the question, what did I miss, Mark? I don't think I mismarked anything. Let's see. I do not have the blue key card. I don't have the jackhammer, which was N4 green. I don't have the second golden eye, which is E5 blue. E2 green was the blue key card. S2 blue was the moon gong. And then N3 blue was the purity staff. So obviously I mismarked something. Yeah, because I did get the wire wizard late. But I can't think of what I may have marked otherwise. Well, that is the conclusion of this race, at least from my perspective, so in that regard, thank you for watching.